In Nigeria, you have to, if you have an issue, you just pray, for something similar or even bigger to happen. Do you think that Nigerians acted as people whose interests have been injured in the manner of, say, look, we won't let this happen. We are not going to take this. How resilient, how effective were Nigerians in trying to push back the upfront of the Senate in obeying a court order, especially the people of Kogi Central? How will you rate their efforts in saying, look, we are not going to take any of this rascality? Do you think that, like you normally say, what happened in South Korea, Nigerians, did they act in that manner? What's your rating? What's your evaluation of our response?
Whatever resilience we had in the past, especially during the military era, has been petered out by the infiltration of ethnic, religious, and cultural influence in the political system, such that you recall that I think the second week of the Senate stopping this woman from attending a plenary was when Akpabio was given an award by members of staff of the National Assembly. And a woman was actually dancing the traditional dance of Akpabio when she was handing over that award. So what does that tell you? It tells you that the only thing that unifies us in this country as of today, that brings down the barrier of ethnicity, religion, culture, whatever, is football. Every other thing, there will always be meanings.
I'd like for you to take that again. You say it's what?
It's football.
Football, okay, football.
If you are in this room and you are watching a football match, particularly if it has to do with Nigerian team, you just find out that, one, you are not going to be after an Igbo person scoring the goal. I'm not going to be after the goalkeeper that comes from Yoruba land that saved the penalty.
What you want is a win.
A win for Nigeria. Okay. And that's the only thing that unifies us. But when it comes to politics, meanings will be read along these cleavages that has sailed us in the last 20, 30 years, that you will be surprised that the politicians, they also know that we have such weakness and they exploit it to their own benefit. If you go to the National Assembly today and you are protesting, all they need to do is to provide a larger number of people from a particular ethnic enclave and say, if they see Igbo, they'll say, they want to come and destroy Abuja because of Biafra agitation. If they see Hausa, the next thing they will say is, when their people were there, they didn't say anything, no. Now it is because South person is at the helms. That's why they want to destroy the National Assembly. If they see a Yoruba man, they say, maybe Yoruba people, they are not even satisfied with the presidency alone. They want to take the Senate presidency. So at the end of the day, we just find out that there won't be any coercion in the fight for such. And so, for me, Nigerians' resilience had been destroyed by these cleavages that had happened to us in this country. And that is why we cannot go the whole org to protest. When we were fighting the military, it was purely the military.
I was coming to that.
Yes, it was the military we were fighting.
Because during the military, there was some kind of unity of purpose.
Of course. You see the likes of Rafsanjani, the likes of
Abdul. There was one Abdul that died somewhere in
Umar Dangiwa.
Tanzania on a road accident on the way to the airport. You recall that, the young man?
Yes. You are now looking, you think about Bagauda Kato that was bombed.
Still missing up until this moment.
Yes.
We don't even know his whereabouts.
So that collective effort, that unity of purpose is no longer there. They destroyed all those things during this Fourth Republic And I don't know how we're going to recover from it.